Many people shy away from starting an online store because of the initial startup costs. But imagine if someone offered to pay your upfront inventory costs on thousands of items and managed all your shipping and fulfillment operations for you. Well, it'd be much easier to get started, and you could run your business from anywhere in the world. Sound too good to be true? Well, it's not, if you know about dropshipping. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly how dropshipping works, show you how to find dropshippers for your products, and give solutions to some common problems associated with dropshipping. And if you stick around to the end of this video, you'll get access to the ultimate guide to dropshipping, a free bonus guide that covers everything you need to know about running a dropshipping business. All right, let's dive in. What is dropshipping? Well, dropshipping is a retail method in which you don't keep your own products in stock. Instead, you partner with a wholesale supplier that stocks its own inventory. You transfer customer orders and shipment details to them, and they ship the goods directly to the customer. The biggest benefit of dropshipping is you don't have to worry about fulfillment or inventory issues. Also, most customers don't know you're dropshipping, since private label shipping lets you ship from the wholesaler with a return address and invoice customized to your e-commerce store. Let's quickly go over a few other benefits of dropshipping. 1. You don't need buckets of money. Dropshipping makes it amazingly easy to get started selling online. You don't need to invest heavily in inventory, yet you can offer thousands of items to your customers. 2. Convenience and efficiency. Successfully launching and growing an e-commerce business takes a lot of work, especially with limited resources. Not having to worry about fulfillment is incredibly convenient and frees up your time to focus on marketing, customer service, and operations. 3. Mobility. With all the physical fulfillment issues handled, you're free to run your business anywhere you can get an internet connection. 4. It's a trusted model. You might be thinking that this sounds like some sketchy fly-by-night model, but it's not. Plenty of online stores and even major retailers use dropshipping as a way to offer a wider variety of products to their customers without having to deal with increased inventory hassles. How do I find dropshipping wholesalers? Well, first off, in the United States, most suppliers will ask you for your business EIN number and a copy of your state sales tax or resale certificate. So you may want to consider having your legal ducks in a row before contacting suppliers. However, this isn't always the case, so there's no reason why you can't start contacting dropshipping suppliers immediately. Now, if you already know what products you'd like to dropship, contacting the original manufacturer is the easiest way to find qualified distributors. Not all distributors will be willing to dropship, but it will give you a list to follow up with. Unfortunately, the market is littered with scams and low-quality information. If you do decide to invest in a directory, we recommend the paid directory Worldwide Brands as a reputable source to find dropshipping wholesalers. However, it's still very important to exercise caution. Additionally, if you're using Shopify, you can access a variety of apps in our App Store, which will connect you directly with reputable dropshippers. I've linked to a few of these in the description of this video. Google can also be an effective tool to find dropshippers, but you need to keep a few things in mind. Here are a few tips you can use to find a wholesaler through Google. The first thing you'll want to do is search extensively. Wholesalers and dropshippers are notoriously bad at SEO and marketing, and usually aren't going to pop up on the first page of Google for a term like handbag wholesaler. Instead, you'll need to dig deep into the search results, often going through 10 or 20 pages of listings. Additionally, you should use lots of modifiers. As you hunt for suppliers, don't stop with a search for wholesale. Make sure to use other terms, including distributor, reseller, bulk, warehouse, and supplier. It's also important to note that suppliers also tend to have outdated late 90s era websites, so don't be scared away by abysmal design and layout. While a sleek modern site could signal a great supplier, a low quality one doesn't necessarily indicate a bad one. Now, despite our glowing recommendation, dropshipping isn't e-commerce nirvana. Like all models, it has its challenges and downsides, which we'll quickly go over now. 1. There will be lots of competition and weaker margins. It's true. Products that can be dropshipped will often spawn a lot of competition. Usually this leads to cutthroat pricing and diminishing profit margins, making it hard to build a viable business. To be successful, you typically can't compete on price. Instead, you'll have to offer value in a different way, usually through top-notch product education, service, or selection. 2. Syncing inventory is difficult and leads to out-of-stock items. The best way to mitigate this problem is by working with multiple suppliers with overlapping product lines. It's inherently dangerous to rely on a single supplier. Having 2 suppliers doubles the likelihood that you'll have an item in stock and available for shipment. Many sophisticated suppliers offer real-time product feed, and you can use services like Ecom Hub to easily sync your Shopify website with the warehouse. Now, eventually you'll sell a customer an out-of-stock item. Instead of canceling the order, offer the customer an upgraded product or discount. You might not make much, if any, money on the order, but you'll likely build a loyal brand advocate. 3. It's hard to sell products you never see. However, in today's world, it's possible to become an expert in just about everything through information online. Selling products from manufacturers with detailed websites will allow you to become intimately familiar with the product line without ever having touched a physical item. And when you do need to answer a specific question about a product, a quick call to your manufacturer or supplier will give you just the answer you need. You can also buy your most popular items to get acquainted with them and then resell them as used or refurbished, often recouping most of your investment. 4. Third-party errors. Involving a third party will result in more fulfillment errors, mistakes, and logistical problems. Even the best dropshippers make occasional mistakes, and mediocre ones will make a lot of them. Suppliers are fairly good about paying to remedy problems, but when they're not, you need to be willing to spend what's necessary to resolve the issue for your customer. If you try to blame your supplier for a fulfillment problem, you'll come off as amateurish and unprofessional. Similarly, if you're unwilling to ship out a cheap replacement part to a customer because the supplier won't cover the cost, your reputation is going to suffer. One of the costs of dropshipping convenience is the expense of remedying logistical problems. If you accept it as a cost of doing business and remember to put your customer first, it shouldn't be a long-term issue. Is dropshipping the path to overnight e-commerce success? Of course not. Like any successful online store, you'll need to invest over time in a quality website, marketing, and customer service. But dropshipping does provide an easy way to get started and the ability to leverage other people's capital without having to invest thousands of your own. When managed correctly, it can form the foundation of your own successful online store. If you're looking to learn more about dropshipping, be sure to check out our Ultimate Guide to Dropshipping, a free comprehensive guide that covers everything you need to know about building and running a successful dropshipping business. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, let us know by clicking like or leaving a comment below. Coming up with product ideas can be challenging, and it sometimes feels like everything has already been done. However, there's still plenty of product opportunities out there if you just know where to look. In this 2-part video series, we'll show you 8 opportunities and strategies that you can use to help you start generating product ideas today.